Hey, Rob Hyder here with Core Properties. I'm going to talk to you about the three most important things to evaluate when choosing a home buyer, cash home buyer, an investor to come and buy your home on an as-is basis. So really it comes down to three pretty simple factors, right? Is the group that you're working with or are they legitimate, right? Are they Better Business Bureau accredited? That's a big one. And if so, what's their rating? That'll be a very clear indicator of the credibility of the group you're working with. Also, how many years have they been in business? That's a big item, right? Because there's a lot of kind of fly-by-night groups, groups that kind of come in and out of the industry, and they change their name a bunch of times. So understanding who you're dealing with, if they're Better Business Bureau accredited, how long have they been in business, and then the other big variable on trying to analyze whether they're legitimate or not is, are they local or are they from out of town and they don't really, kind of care about the outcome? Are they just a franchisee and there might be numerous franchisees of that same group in town? You don't really know who you're dealing with. So those are the variables, right? Better Business Bureau accredited, years in business, and are they local and are they really kind of tied to the community? So that's the number one step on understanding legitimacy. Beyond that, do they meet your needs? Does the group that you're working with, the investor that you're working with, do they meet your needs and what you're looking for? Can they meet your timing needs on when you want to sell? Whether that be really fast, 7 to 14 days, we need to sell really quickly. Or, even deeper than that, you might say, hey, I want to sell in 3 months on this specific date. Can the group that you're working with give you the assurances that that's the case? Do they truly Are they truly going to buy your home in as is condition, no repairs? You can leave whatever goods that you want in the home. They fully understand the repairs that are necessary, things of that nature. And then finally, and probably most importantly in a lot of instances for the seller, is the pricing right? Is the price that they can provide you reasonable? And keep in mind, when you're selling a home as is and you're selling it to an investor, there are a lot of savings that the homeowner get, right? They don't have to pay commissions on the home sale, which are typically about 6% of the sale price. The seller doesn't have to pay closing costs on that sale. They're not making the repairs and spending the money to make the repairs that are necessary on the home if it's outdated or if there are specific issues wrong with the house, maybe heating and cooling or plumbing or something along those lines. So really evaluating the factors to make sure the group you're talking to really meets the needs that you have from a cash home buyer. And then thirdly, is the group you're working with straightforward? Like, do you understand all the steps? Do you understand what happens after you put the property under contract? That it's going to go to a title company, and that local title company is going to pull the title to make sure that it's clean and there aren't liens. And then they're going to make sure that there are certain bills that aren't paid. They're going to ensure that the escrow amounts for real estate taxes and insurance are all taken care of. And they're going to understand the split of that. And then does the group that you're working with, the home buyer that you're working with, do they have a team to kind of help process the sale and the transaction in case any questions come up? Those are the big variables that come up on every deal. So those are the top three: legitimacy of the home buyer, whether they can meet your needs, and then thirdly, do they have a team and are they straightforward with how the process works after it goes under contract? Because there are a handful of very important steps that occur, and that's a piece that is very valuable when you're selling it to a cash home buyer. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any additional questions, you can call our office, 314-485-7311, 314-485-7311, or you can visit our website at corepropertiesstl.com. That's core, C-O-R-E, properties, S-T-L, as in St. Louis.com, corepropertiesstl.com. All right, thank you.